Everybody have mics on? Just looking out, just looking out.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order at this time. This is Lemoore City Council regular session for June 19th, 2018. This time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the invocation by Chaplain Robert Davis.
With bowed heads, Lord, we thank you and we praise you, O God. Lord, we thank you for this gathering, O God. We ask you, O God, to bless, O God. Bless this council, O God. Bless this fellowship, O God. Bless this city, O God. O God, you have your way in this meeting, O God, and let the results be what they desire them to be. And, O God, we will give you glory. We will give you honor, and we will give you all of the praise. In your holy and mighty name we do pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, council, at this time, I'd like to announce that we're also running a concurrent special session, running concurrently with the regular meeting. There was one item that got on late, the agenda. This is going to be item 3-12. It's part of the consent calendar in section 3. At this time, council, approval for the agenda. Is there any additions and or deletions? And we do need to do roll call before we get going. Thank you again. Please call the roll, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Blair?
Present.
Councilmember Brown?
Here.
Councilmember Chittister?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Nil?
Here.
Mayor Madrigal?
Here. Thank you. So there's no additions or deletions necessary?
Do we make a motion to add 312?
Yes. Do we have to make a motion for that, or is that? No, we don't need to. Thank you. Okay, at this time, public comment. This is the time reserved for members of the audience who wish to address the City Council items of interest that are not on the agenda and are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the Council. Recommend that speakers limit their comments to 3 minutes. I do have one public comment from Mr. Ray Etchegoin.
I'll get there in a minute.
All right.
Ray Etchegoin, 479 Blakely. Good evening, everyone. This past Saturday, the Kings Lions Club, we held our 5th annual Kings Lions Brewfest at the Kings Complex. And I just came, I wanted to thank city staff for everything they did to make our event as successful as it is, and plus making my job easier. Jason, Sheila, and Santos, you guys are awesome. Anything that we asked for, boom, we had it. And even the day we were setting up, Nathan Olson came by just to make sure everything was going okay. I also want to thank the community for their support. We had over 1,700 people there, and our club is less than 40 members. And there's no way we could put on an event with that many people with 40 members. And we had over 80 volunteers from this community out there helping. Every year we go and get volunteers for our Brewfest. We usually don't have to ask. They tell us they want to help. Just let me know what the date is. And that's what kind of community that we live in. And I'm proud to be a part of that community. So just on behalf of the Kings Lions Club, I want to thank the city of Lemoore and its citizens for supporting us for the last 5 years, and hopefully you'll continue to support us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to section 1 of the agenda, which is ceremonial presentations. First one, item 1-1. So I'd like to call forward Joe Soto and Salvador Vargas, if you're here. Come forward, please. Promise you don't have to make a speech or anything. Just have to look good. So this award, this recognition, is for these two gentlemen here who work in our landscape and lighting maintenance district. Apparently here recently they were going about their regular duties as city staff and came upon a wallet that they found out there, obviously lost, belonging to somebody. We like to expect that all of our employees have integrity and honesty and all those kinds of things that we call for in employees. Asking them for it is one thing, but them demonstrating it sometimes is a little bit different. But in this case, these two gentlemen realized that someone was out there probably frantically looking for their wallet, wanting to make sure that all their belongings were taken care of, and they did the right thing. Without question, they came forward and they turned the wallet in, and we were able to find the owner and give it back to them. So we want to thank you for that. I have a certificate of appreciation. This certificate is to Salvador Vargas, and we wish to express sincere thanks and gratitude for the honesty and integrity that you demonstrated in this particular event. And also the same for Mr. Joe Soto, wishes to express sincere thanks and gratitude for the honesty and integrity that you have demonstrated. So on behalf of the city, I'd like to present these two certificates to you. Okay, the next ceremonial presentation we have is item 1-2, recognition of Lemoore Police Department Sergeant Chief Smith.
Good evening, council members, Mayor Madrigal. Tonight is my honor to recognize the promotion from corporal to sergeant, Matt Smith, who's been with the department since 2008. So it's an honor to be here tonight to formally recognize his promotion. He received his promotion on May 21st, but tonight we'd like to share that with family and friends and bring him before council to truly recognize his career thus far. So it's an honor to be here tonight, and I'll have Matt come up. Matt, front and center. If you could take a moment and introduce your family that's here tonight.
Absolutely. This is my wife, Krista. My mom, Debbie, and my son, Maddox. Almost 3. And where's my dad? Right there. And there's my dad, Craig. And I also have Cooper here from the DA's office. We've been friends for a long time. He came down for president.
Okay, very nice.
So I'll tell you a little bit about Matt. Matt's been with the department since 2008. He's going to enter his 11th year in 2018. Prior to coming to Lemoore Police Department, Matt honorably served in the U.S. Marine Corps for 4 years, served 2 active duty, combat duty tours in Afghanistan and Iraq. He had a very distinguished military career. Came to the city of Lemoore, and he has not stopped as far as his dedication and commitment to serving our community. I met Matt when I was at the Narcotics Task Force. We were both assigned there in 2013. And I got to see firsthand his work ethic and the commitment that he puts into his position and his duties at that time as an investigator at the Narcotics Task Force. I promoted Matt to corporal. He came back to patrol, He recently just came out of detective unit where he served, I think, 3 years, going on 3 years in the detective unit. And last year, if you remember, we had a couple of homicides during the month of May, and Matt was the lead investigator on both those cases. During Matt's career, he's received the Public Safety Employee of the Year award that the Hanford Chamber puts on every year, and he received that in 2013 and most recently in 2017. He's also received Employee of the Month award for the City of Lemoore Police Department on numerous occasions, and he's received several commendations both internally and externally from our citizens. I think the most important value and virtue that Matt displays is that he's dedicated and committed to actually helping our youth in our community. Recently, Matt implemented the PAL Olympic weightlifting program, teaming up with Ryan Rocha from CrossFit Lemoore, and together, along with other coaches from the police department, they volunteer their time on a weekly basis, providing mentoring and leadership and guidance to at-risk youth. It's been a very great program thus far. It's very popular. We're hoping to keep that going. And Matt commits his time on a volunteer basis, as do all the other officers in my department. They don't get paid to do it, and that is truly admirable to what they give back to our community. So tonight it's with extreme honor to recognize Matt for his promotion. I think that he has the leadership skills necessary to actually go out there and make a difference and impact in our community. I can tell you that Lemoore Police Department is in good hands with the leaders that we have in key positions. And when I retire, I know that several people are willing to step up. So I'm honored to formally recognize Matt tonight, and I'm going to have his wife Krista come up and pin the badge. Then we'll administer the oath. And I believe that Matt's detective unit wants to make a special presentation tonight as well. So you guys have a lot in store for you tonight. So come on up, Krista. Krista, you're getting good at this, so I expect professional. You could stay up there with them, too. Matt, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Matthew Smith,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
and take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
Congratulations, Matt. And I know that Sergeant Santos wants to come up and do a presentation, so I don't know if you knew this was going to happen, Matt.
No, this was a complete surprise.
Good evening, council members and members of the public. Thank you for the time to come up here and present Matthew Smith with this shadow box. I came into the unit about a year ago and had the great opportunity to work with Matthew. I'm currently the detective sergeant for the unit, and I had the pleasure of working alongside Matthew Smith. And he's been one of the hardest working detectives that I've ever seen doing this job in this career. We all recognize that. We spent many nights working together, sleepless nights working together, to the point where we got up to the exhaustion and couldn't hear the phone ring anymore for the next call out. So I know that Matthew worked himself to the bone in that unit, and we all appreciate it. The entire detectives division, along with investigations, came out and to recognize him and support him in his promotion. I know that I feel that I lost a very, very good detective, but I feel confident that we gained an even better sergeant. So the investigations division, Matthew is here to present you with the shadow box. And we thank you for your service.
And I know Matt would like to say a couple words. Come on up, Matt.
Well, first of all, thanks everyone for coming out. My family from Clovis, as well as my friends such as Cooper, who has moved on but yet feel important enough to come down and recognize the sergeant promotion, which I think to me was my goal for a very long time. Now it's to be chief of police, obviously. But I'm obviously proud to be here. I'm proud of this city. I love the city. I love the people. I love the council. I love the police department. And overall, I just love what I do. So I'll continue to dedicate basically this rank to my patrol officers to help them where they need to be and just help the department in every way I see fit. Just happy to be here, and thank you everybody for the opportunity of Sergeant.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay, this time we'll go ahead and take a 15-minute break. Is there some cake or cookies or something off there? Okay, yeah. Let's take a break.